Hi. See, I did a post a couple years back on my Kay Benaway's blog page about how to make your lashes look bigger and fuller, and that was using baby powder and mascara and kind of building that. And I wanted to show you actually today how that is done, or how I do it, and what a difference it makes for me, because I'm going to do it on one eye at a time. I like lashes, I like fake lashes, but I collect them more than anything because, if I'm going to have to take them out and measure, see if they fit, by the time I get around to it, that it's not going to happen. I just don't have time. I don't, like, extra minutes that I have in the day, I don't spend doing things to prepare for the next day, whatever it may be. They're probably the most doable thing other than this powder technique. The magnetic ones, I've had couple different brands of those, and I don't like putting them on. It's really, for me, it takes me like a half hour to put them on, and so no, not doable. Lash extensions, for me, it's just not feasible. For people that have them, great, they look good, but for me, it's not a feasible thing. So I'm going to show you what I know to be the cheapest and almost easiest way to get nice full lashes, and they're your own. So first of all, I have baby powder, and I'm also going to show you like kind of the difference between what using a baby powder and using a setting powder would be. But first of all, I'm going to just take the baby powder and just put it on my finger, and then I'm going to go, and hopefully you can see over here, I'm just going to dot it on my lashes on one eye. I'm not going to do the other one right now because there's a couple of things I want to show you. Okay, so I put that on, and the mascara that I have is actually a two-step. It's the Gigi Hadid mascara. So like I say, I have one coat of mascara on already. I'm going to do, whoops, wrong end. I'm going to do the second step with the powder on my lashes, because I think that's going to give me even more buildup of volume. You can see the little fibers flying. Let's go ahead and do that. Sorry, it's really hard for you to see probably what I'm doing here. Okay, so I've got those on. Now I'm going to go back and use a little bit more powder. And basically, I'm so sorry, I keep going out of the range of the camera here. Put that on. Now I'm going to follow up right away with that mascara. Got a clump in there, but we work through that. Now, I did not curl my lashes today. That would be another suggestion I would have for you to do. Especially if you're older like me, you want everything to kind of like curve up if you can. Okay, so you see that. Alright, and then I'm going to go in and do the bottom ones. Oh. And you can kind of see how that is. Okay, so right now you can definitely see a difference in my two lashes. Right now I'm going to take some Kat Von D setting powder. Now this is so finely milled, I'm not sure that this is going to give us as good of a result, but we're going to give it to try. Okay, see how I have that on? Now we're going to use the fiber from the mascara, the fibers from the Gigi Hadid mascara, and that kind of, like I say, you can see the fibers kind of going through the air, and that also is taking off some of that powder. But we'll just do that. We'll go back with the setting powder. Now this might be, if you would go back on my blog, it might be a little bit different than what I said at the time, but you know, through time we kind of refine things and whatever. So I know that at that time I didn't have this same mascara, so I wouldn't have had the fiber part of it to show you. Okay, and we're gonna go in and so I don't know, it's about the same level of volume with either the setting powder or the baby powder. I just wasn't sure. I thought maybe the setting powder would give more or less volume because of the fact that it's so finely milled, just so baby fine. But really, I think they're almost about the same. Again, another thing I want to note, no lash primer. I did not put lash primer on. So two things I'm missing that maybe you would normally add would be lash primer and curling the lashes. So now I'm going to go in, just because I'm used to sprinkling this baby powder on my finger like so. I'm just going to use baby powder for this one, for the second coat. Okay, see, you can see the powder. No extensions this time, no fibers on this coat, just the mascara. And I don't know, for me, I can put fake false eyelashes on other people like super easily. When I just did this wedding in July, I did it on somebody else just so easily. But it's not the same for putting it on myself, I will say. Putting them on myself. So I would still recommend this over putting false eyelashes on it with the glue. Okay, so general idea here, how this is gonna look. I would definitely go in, because I've got powder all over, definitely go in with a fan brush and just sweep over your cheeks and under your eyes, just to make sure that you get all of the powder away from there. Normally this would probably be something I would do before I do my foundation, to be honest, but the way things worked out today is I just had foundation and everything on earlier for a different video, so I'm doing it second. But I normally, it's easier to clean up after this, after your droppings from the powder, by doing it before you do your foundation on your face and your powder. Yeah, and then I would just probably go through a little bit here with these lashes that are more wanting to stick together a little bit, and just go through kind of at an angle with a lash brush and clean them up, straighten them a little bit, get the clumps. But I think you can see that this really made a difference in the volume of my lashes. I think it still looks natural, but just gives you a little pop and makes you feel a little bit more confident in your lashes. So any questions, let me know. Otherwise, thanks for watching.